So hey there, beautiful people. About 3 months ago, I started thinking and craving breakfast cereals. I don't even know why. I've never been a big breakfast cereal person because the carbs are really high in them and the ingredients are sketchy. But suddenly I just wanted them. You know, my physiology is such that I could gain weight off a Special K. So what I did is I gathered 3 adults together, my friend Michelle, my husband and I, we just tested about 10 different low carb, pretty healthy ingredient cereals. And then I put together this video and I am going to rate them from the worst to the best. And there is a huge surprise at the end because we really liked one of them and even 2 of them. So please stay with me and it is coming right up. So hey there, this is Lindy Ford, registered dietitian, clinical and licensed nutritionist, and nutrition detective. Hey, my new newsletter is coming out. I only do this 4 times a year, quarterly, and all you have to do is go to my website and just click on that. On the very first page, you will see a little button for the newsletter. It's very easy to sign up for, so get in on that right away because it is coming out in the next day or so. Also, if you are a new subscriber, if you haven't subscribed, do that already. But if you're a new subscriber, just let me know below. Just say, hi, I'm a new sub. I'd love to welcome you to our channel, and also hit the bell so you will know when new videos are coming up. And just follow me on all the social media platforms, and that is Lindy Ford Nutrition and Wellness. Okay, so most traditional cereals for me, for my physiology, which has, I call it me, which is a lot of you out there, is called the insulin metabolism. If I'm really a pre-diabetic or a diabetic ready to happen, my blood sugars go very high when I eat a lot of carbohydrates. So I have been really avoiding breakfast cereal for years, not even oatmeal. I don't even eat a lot of oatmeal. And a lot of that oatmeal is wonderful, like steel cut oatmeal, but most breakfast cereals, even the quote unquote healthy ones that we think are so healthy, really aren't that healthy. They have anywhere from 20 to 30 net carbs in them per serving, and that is way too high for me. And these low carb ones that we're going to review today, they're only about anywhere from 2 to 5, or even 1 to 5. Like, we all think that Special K is such a healthy lose weight kind of cereal, and the ingredients are so sketchy. They're just sketchy. That whole wheat, which is inflammatory, has rice and sugar and oats and rice flour and vegetable oil, which is also inflammatory, brown sugar syrup and corn syrup, like 50 different ingredients with synthetic vitamins. Well, the ones that I'm going to mention today don't have that many ingredients, and they are, for the most part, 90% of the ingredients I really like. So, like I said, I got my friend Michelle together with my husband, and we just went around and we taste tested all these different cereals. Some of them are traditional and some of them are like a granola type of cereal, which Michelle said that she would rather have that in like some yogurt or just as a snack. And all these cereals would make a great snack for you. Okay, so just remember that, like, if you are having a carb craving and you're ready to go for the cookies, this would be a better alternative for you. So what I want to do is I'll tell you the name of the cereal. There are different flavors of all these brands. I could not test. I would have lost my testers if we had tested too many of them. I wanted Piper, our 10-year-old, to also test them, but I think that she went on strike from the pizza video, and she did test one, and I'll let you know what she thought of this one. I'm going to tell you what I did is the calculation for the net carbs. It gets a little bit tricky with this because not all of them have the same serving size. So I made it standard. Serving size would be a half a cup. Price per ounce, per dry ounce, and the taste test rating. And also with the sweeteners, guys, it gets a little tricky with that too, because we're talking about Some of them have erythritol, which is a sugar alcohol, and it is not an artificial sweetener. So I think that it is a viable sweetener. I probably consume erythritol every single day. It doesn't have an impact on blood sugar, and it's not metabolized by the body. So it is listed as a carb, but we can factor it out. It is not metabolized. It just goes right through the body. You do not need, it's not, most of it's not metabolized. And then there's another new sweetener on the market called allulose. And a lot of these companies use allulose, and a small amount of it is found in nature and some things like raisins and figs, maple syrup, and corn. It's a simple sugar. It has no aftertaste. That's one of the things I love about it. Like sometimes stevia has that aftertaste. It's not counted as a sugar, but as a carbohydrate. But again, just like a sugar alcohol or like erythritol, most of it's not metabolized and body doesn't raise blood sugar, so we can factor that out. Okay, are you ready? All right, number 10 is the Cereal School Cookies and Cream. Well, let me tell you about the ingredients. The ingredients are pretty good. It has, it's made with milk protein isolates. So that is the protein that it is made with. So if you have any kind of big GI issues or milk allergies, you wouldn't be able to do these types of products. But it's not bad. It has the high oleic sunflower oil. That's one of the oils that is on the good list. Okay, so not sunflower oil by itself, but high oleic, which has a high monounsaturated distribution in it. So it's a good oil. So this one is, for a half a cup, is only 3/4 gram of carbohydrate. So this is the lowest one. The price, it's pretty pricey. These were the highest. They can't come in these little individual bags, and you get 12 to a box. So you get a whole big box of them, but there's only 12 in there. So this is only 12 days worth of cereal. It comes out to be about $2.75, $3 a bag, which is about an ounce, about 1 ounce of cereal. This one unfortunately came in the lowest when it came to taste. 1.7 was the score on it for the three of us. The problem with it is it just had this sandy chocolate taste to it. It just didn't have a good mouthfeel. It just tastes like sand. Number 9 is the HIGHKEY protein cereal in the honey nut. Okay, so the ingredients are pretty good. Again, we've got the milk protein isolate. It has a sweetener blend. So it has, and I like this. I like the fact that it has a sweetener blend, which is erythritol, stevia, and it has a little bit of monk fruit. It has some cassava flour, cassava is a good resistant starch. And it's got some good, not bad ingredients, but you cannot have a milk allergy. Half a cup of this is 1 net carb. So we're factoring out that erythritol. So this is a very low carb product. I just want to say places that you would get these products. With the schoolyard snacks, you could get those online. I don't think that you would find those in a health food store. But for most of them, look into your local health food stores to see if you could find them first before you get them online. There's some, I'm going to tell you which ones you cannot get anywhere but online. It's about $11.80 for an 8-ounce box. This box is not very heavy. It's a smaller box, and so that's $1.47 per ounce. The average rating was 2.7. The next one is Cereal School Peanut Butter. Okay, so this is the same company that did the cookies and cream. The ingredients are about the same. The carbohydrates are going to be the same, a little less than a gram for a half a cup, like 0.75 grams for a half a cup. And it's about $2.75 to $3 per ounce, which is kind of high. Actually, my husband liked this one. Michelle and I did not like this one. The rating on this was a 4. The next one is the SOLA granola, and we tried it in the vanilla almond. We couldn't try all the flavors. They also have a lot of different flavors in this. They have blueberry, cinnamon, chocolate raspberry, double chocolate, maple pecan, and strawberry vanilla. The ingredients, though, are the problem. This is the only one that I really struggle with the ingredients. Some of the ingredients are wonderful. The sweeteners are wonderful, the erythritol and the monk fruit and that kind of thing. Actually, it wasn't. It was monk fruit and stevia. But the problem is the soy protein isolate. That is my least favorite. In fact, I avoid it. I don't like soy protein isolate. Very, very cheap source of protein. It's a GMO product. It doesn't say organic or non-GMO. It's GMO. Had for a half a cup 3 net carbs. It had the allulose in it, so it had a little bit of that. The price was the best, but again, it has the cheapest ingredients, so you pay for what you get, folks. I think in a lot of cases, it was about 73 to 80 cents an ounce, depending on what flavor you got. The taste was about a 4.3. The next one I actually ate our sample. I ate the whole sample and forgot to save it. So it is the Catalina Crunch Maple Waffle. The other flavors are dark chocolate and cinnamon toast, and I've tried them all. They're good. The ingredients, this is the only one with pea protein. So it's pea protein, potato flour, non-GMO corn flour, which is good, chicory root for the fiber, and the high oleic sunflower oil. And then it is only sweetened with stevia, so we don't have to factor out the allulose or the erythritol. For a half a cup, this one had the highest carbs, but it also had the highest fiber. So it had 5 net carbs, but it had 9 grams of net fiber. So this would be a great one if you need extra fiber, if you feel like you need that. At Whole Foods, this is $9 for 9 ounces. And I'm sure you could find it in other places. You can look online as well. So that is about $1 an ounce. This is probably our best buy of all of them because it's about $1 an ounce. The rating on it, we all liked it, but I think I probably liked it more. It was at a 4.6. So number 5 is the HIGHKEY granola in the maple pecan. They have another flavor, and I will try the other flavor. It's a cinnamon almond, but for a half a cup, it gives you 4 net carbs. That does have some erythritol in it. But the difference in this one is that starts out, the number one ingredient is almonds, which is really nice, and then sunflower seeds. Then it has erythritol, stevia, and monk fruit, pumpkin seeds, which is great for the urinary tract. And so it also has the unrefined virgin coconut oil, which is a really good oil, has some collagen in it. It's a cinnamon. It came out too. This is 11 ounces for about $13, which is $1.18 an ounce. Now, I gave it the lowest rating. And the reason I gave it a low rating was because it just had, and I'm gonna try it in the other brand too to see if it has a different taste, but it almost had like a perfume taste to it. I don't know what it was. Okay, stick with me. We are coming down to number 1, and you are going to want to hear about this one. But number 4 is the Magic Spoon Blueberry, Magic Spoon grain-free blueberry cereal. These cereals from Magic Spoon are more like your typical breakfast cereal, and they come in all different flavors: peanut butter and fruity and cocoa and apple cinnamon and frosted. These are probably the most kid-friendly ones. This is the one that Piper really liked, okay? The ingredients now are similar to the other ones in that they are the milk protein and whey protein concentrate blend, okay? The sweeteners are the allulose, monk fruit, and stevia. Okay, the allulose was factored out, but the oil blend I loved in these cereals. Really clean oils like the high oleic sunflower oil as well as avocado oil. And it had some chicory root for the fiber that it put in there. So it's really, really good. It's hard, you cannot buy this by the box, okay? You can only get this online from magicspoon.com, and you have to buy 4 boxes as far as I know, and they're 7-ounce boxes, and they're about $40. Okay, I know that's expensive. All of these are not inexpensive because the ingredients are not cheap. To make a wheat product is or corn product, like a GMO corn product. I mean, they basically give that stuff away. It is so inexpensive to make the commercial commercial cereals. It is not inexpensive to make these. It's 4 boxes would be $40. Comes out to be about $1.43 an ounce, which isn't bad. And the taste was about a 5.3. Michelle really liked this, and Piper liked this. This was her, she said that she would eat something like this. So maybe their fruity blend or their blueberry blend or their cocoa puff kind of blend would really be good for kids. Number 3 is the low carb keto nut granola. Okay, so the ingredients are pretty good on this. Coconut chips, sunflower seeds, almonds, pumpkin seeds. So that's kind of cool, like mostly, you know, nuts and seeds and good ingredients. Erythritol, monk fruit, even has some butter in it. This one has butter in it, which I thought was interesting. Strawberries, whey protein, has a little bit of xylitol, and a little tiny bit of stevia in it. A half a cup, nice and low carb, is 2 net carbs. The price for about 11 ounces of this is $13, which comes out to a really good price at $1.18 an ounce. This was my second favorite, not particularly theirs, but this was my second favorite. I really like this. Our consensus was it came out as a 5.7. So number 2 is the LIVLO. I don't know how to say that. If you can just tell me below, LIVLO or LIVLO. Keto granola, and I got it in the chocolate hazelnut. Okay, so it comes with a cinnamon almond, and I cannot wait to try that cinnamon almond because this one was like tied for my set. I tied number 2 and 1. They did not, but this is one of my favorites. The ingredients again are, you know, nuts, which is amazing. So it's a real clean granola. It's got almonds, hazelnuts, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, coconut, and pecans. The sweeteners are erythritol, monk fruit. And I'm going to link a link below on all sweeteners just to give you an idea. Please watch the sweetener videos because it will just enlighten you as to all of these different sweeteners. They are confusing, but that will be so helpful. Coconut oil, which is wonderful. Dutch cocoa, and it has some soluble fiber, vanilla. It's just really nice, clean ingredients. I thought it'd be great for a snack. This is the reason Brian did not rate this very high is he doesn't like chocolate. Something's wrong with the man. Just wrong. He's wrong. But we do like chocolate, and so we rated it. Michelle and I rated it really high. But it would make a great snack, and it came in at a 6. So the number 1 cereal that we tested was the Magic Spoon peanut butter. Yay! So probably tastes a little bit like that the Reese's. I guess that's the commercial one. I haven't really tasted that in 30 years, but the Reese's, whatever they are, but it's shaped like a Cheerio. A half a cup is only 2 net carbs, and the ingredients are much like the blueberry, just like the blueberry, very similar to it, except it has some peanut. It has some peanut flour in it. It also has the milk protein blend. So if you have a sensitivity to dairy, this might not be the one for you. And oh, I forgot to tell you that we did test with A2 milk. I didn't have any. I normally eat it with, I eat cereal, this kind of cereal with almond milk, like a vanilla unsweetened almond milk. The taste, it's just not too sweet. It tastes more like the traditional cereal. It gives you great crunch. It's got even a little bit of that savory peanut taste in it. I just love this one, especially, and Michelle loved this one. So we both love this one, and so the consensus rating on this was 7.3. So, hey, cereal can be good. So that is, I know for some of you, you probably haven't eaten cereal in 10 years and never thought you could, but now you can. They are not inexpensive. They are more expensive because the ingredients are not crap. Okay, the ingredients aren't crap. When you have crap ingredients, you can lower the price of the product. I hope this has just opened up a world to you that it's just something to eat that's a little bit quicker than actually cooking, and you're able to just switch it up a little bit, which is so good. So thank you for being here, and just remember that everyone deserves the freedom to live their best life, and I will see you in the next video.